right, so I started the recording. All right, so Dylan's gonna take the lead this morning when he gets in.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay, so we'll just kind of wait. Hey, we did have a question for you. Did Wendy send out the text message to all three companies? Or just
Well, I don't know if she did or not. I never checked. I figured you would just repeat it.
no, well, I couldn't be here. So I don't know if she knew how to change companies.
Ah,
And she's in the hospital. Well, she was in the hospital yesterday and she cannot work today, which is fine.
oh, okay.
No gastritis or something like that, something serious.
Oh my.
It's all that spicy cat that they eat over there in the Philippines. Okay, one second. I gotta grab this call.
Morning, Joe.
Why, hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Are we all meeting together today? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So y'all followed me into a breakout room to find me, huh? I thought we were meeting in two groups, but that's okay. I misunderstood the message. All right, I'll be right back. Dylan, I don't know if you know it or not, but Tim put you in charge. And we're all in which building is more breakout room. Hey, Danny.
What's up, Joe?
Oh, not much.
All right, so we'll need to find out from, well, I guess we could look at what messages were sent out.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Remember, Joey, at 11 o'clock, I need your attendance, your audience at 11 o'clock today.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll remind you.
Okay. Well, pooey.
All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
So is there anything in particular anybody wants to work on?
Well, Tim said that you had something, so we didn't prepare anything.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't have anything. So,
Ah,
okay. So, earlier this week we worked on an objection of. Let me see what it was here. I'm not ready to purchase yet, or it's going to be X amount of time before I'm ready to make a purchase. So if we just want to work on that, that'll be fine. Great if you want to be the salesperson, and then you can just pick somebody to be a customer, and we can just get started with that.
Yeah, I don't mind, but if you could be the role model and show us how it's done, and then we could try to replicate it, because I don't really know how to you know, because we'll be starting from a point of view that we've met with the customer, right? Does it make sense?
Right, yeah, it'll be,
If I could be the customer, that'd be awesome, because,
yeah, that'll be fine.
okay. All right, hey, look, you know, I'm really interested in getting the building, but, it's, you know, right now I'm just looking, I'm not ready. We're not ready, you know, probably won't be for another month or so to get this built.
Okay. Yeah, I completely understand. What, is there a reason that it'll be a month before you're ready to move forward?
Yeah, we just kind of burnt, you know, with kids going back to school and getting ready, you know, just getting them ready costs us a small fortune. We know we need this and this is the one we want, but we just won't have money for that first payment. Probably it's gonna take probably a month to recover. Hey, tell you what, Dylan, if this is the building you want and this is the building you need, let's go ahead and fill out the paperwork. I'll schedule delivery for about for in that timetable, and then when we deliver the building, then you can make that first payment. Does that sound good enough? Will that work actually or no?
He muted. I don't know why.
He's gone. I was wondering what. Answer my question.
Okay, to answer your question from earlier, no, the other two companies were not sent that text messages.
Okay, so we can knock that out this morning.
Okay.
Right, so who's standing behind you?
Her boyfriend.
What?
Look at her. He's all
Guys
stupid.
is like, no one's here. What did you
He's
see?
all scared right now.
I saw someone with a mask and a fake knife.
Oh my gosh.
It looked fake.
Look at her face.
She's like,
And say that I'm in.
I'm
She can
clearly
look.
late.
Are you alone or is your baby there?
no, we see like blue clothes hanging. So it looks like,
I'm alone.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
think-
see your
we saw
baby?
someone at the back. actually.
right, you think you're alone.
Oh my gosh. So scary.
No, it looks
Alright,
like
so
there's clothes
Dylan's
hanging.
computer froze up and he's having to restart it, so if maybe Joe and Greg or Joe and Danny or somebody wanna go and give it a shot, while he's trying to get back in, that would be awesome.
Not a problem. We'll take care of it. So Greg, hey, I appreciate the fact that you want to wait, and definitely getting kids back to school, that is a monumental expense. However, if just that is what you're working for, is there any other reason why we wouldn't go forward?
No, honestly, if I had that 250, I would go ahead and do it right now.
Okay, well, hey, that's easy peasy. What we need to do then, just so we can lock this price in and so we can make sure that everything stays, that this building right here is set up for you, then we can go ahead and get all the paperwork taken care of. We'll put it in that we'll take down payment upon delivery, and then we'll set it up for 4 weeks out.
You guys can do that?
I'll do that for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that's great. Let's do it.
Okay, excellent. Let's keep this paperwork done.
All right.
Okay, so there's a lot of ways that we can manipulate, the down payment issue, and that has been done. It is not our preference, but, you have to read the customer to make sure, that you feel comfortable in doing that. But yeah, in most cases, if that is what's necessary to get this signed on the bottom line, to get the commitment, then we go ahead and move forward.
Oh,
All right, the boss is
Dylan.
back. Still muted, but back.
there we go.
Yeah, I think I'm good now, hopefully.
All right. So what we did there on that last one, Dylan, was with Greg. I acknowledged the fact that he had legitimate expenses, and that was completely understandable. But you know, we could go ahead and get the paperwork done. That way we'll lock in the price and the availability, and he could just make his down payment on delivery.
Okay.
And of course, that is based on, you know, our perception that that he's a above board and righteous guy, you know.
Right.
So in other words, not if I was actually the customer.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, that does tend to work a lot of times. I've actually got a guy that got a building just recently, and he's not going to be ready for probably 3 weeks for it to be delivered. But we went ahead and collected a down payment. That way he could kind of hold the building for that month.
Question, what if we, could we trial close it like, you know, I understand right now 250 is too much, but about how much too much is it? What, you know, what could you do in order to get this thing going? And then they say, well, I can do $100. Would you take that and say, listen, and then when we deliver the building, you make up the difference, just to lock that in a little bit? So that we
Yeah,
keep the building.
I've done that in the past as well. I really prefer not to do that. It's a lot easier for somebody to back out of it that way. But yeah, I have done that in the past where I'll tell somebody, you know, and usually if I do like $100 hold or something, I'm not going to hold it for a month. I'll hold it for like a week.
That makes
And
sense.
then I expect, you know, the rest of the down payment at the end of that week, or them to come in and sign the paperwork saying they want to buy it cash. And then, you know, I'll work out a deal where they can pay the rest of the cash on delivery. But
Yeah. You
yeah,
also got to wonder about somebody that doesn't have $250, right? Or
right. Yeah,
whatever the monthly payment is, and or available on credit or something. If
something.
wants
Yeah.
to buy a building with that amount, I mean, if they're running that tight margin, then you kind of wonder, right? All right.
Right. If they're going to make payments ever.
Okay. The next one.
All right. Do you want to try it again with me being the salesperson and maybe Joe being the customer?
Sure.
Hey, Dylan, I appreciate it. And I think this is exactly what we need, and it would suit us perfectly. The pricing is right, but right now I got to tell you, I'm just not ready. I've got to clear a little spot in the back and do, you know, do some things and get the blocks and yeah, I need some time.
Okay. I completely understand. This is a pretty big purchase. It's always a good idea to make sure you have everything in place before you make a purchase like this. Do you know about how long it'll take to get that kind of preparation work done?
Well, I'm going to try to do it myself, and so I'm thinking that I've got a week and a half from now. I have a vacation, so you know, so in basically 2 weeks, I get a week's vacation, and I was going to do the work then. So I need at least that, and you know, so I'm thinking 3 to 4 weeks at least.
Okay. At
Give the
least 3 to
time,
4 weeks.
give the ground time to, you know, kind of settle down.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well, how about this? This is the building that you want, right? It has all the features that you're looking for.
Absolutely, yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect.
And there's absolutely nothing you would change about the building.
No, if the color matches, everything's perfect.
Okay.
No
That's
Christ.
great. So what we can do for you is if you want to just make a deposit on that building, we can actually hold it for you. That way somebody else doesn't come in and get the building that you're wanting. And we'll just postpone that delivery for you for about 3 weeks.
Okay, I think I could do that. What are you talking? You talking the same amount as a down payment, or just put the down payment down and you'll hold it for 4 weeks?
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We do like to do 10%, but we're a little flexible on that. So if you wanted to put down a little bit less than the 10%, that would be fine as well.
Well, I could actually do the 10%. I don't have a problem because I definitely want it. But either way you feel most comfortable, yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, great. So we'll just take that deposit and just get you to sign this, and we'll see you in about 3 weeks.
It might be closer to 4, but yeah, we can talk about it as it gets closer to the time to see how far I've got.
Yeah, absolutely. The driver will call you, and if you're not ready, you just let them know and they'll reschedule you.
Okay, that's perfect.
All right, that was cool. Question, because these things bring up questions, right? Delivery time is still 2 weeks out, or are we timeframes changed?
Anything on the lot still 3 to 5 days. If it has to
3
be
to 5
built, it's about 3 to 4 weeks. If somebody is 4 weeks away from delivery, typically what I like to do is try to get one built. That way the inventory on the lot stays here. So if somebody else wants that same building, I can sell it.
Okay.
And I have one that's being built, ready to go to the other customer.
Okay, so could that be something you mentioned? Hey, look, if you need 3 to 4 weeks, that's fine. We'll build you a brand new one, exactly like that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
that wouldn't be a
That
problem at all.
might actually encourage them to say, yeah, go ahead. But it's because it takes 2 to 3 or 4 weeks,
Right, yeah.
and then they'll
Another-
deliver it straight from the manufacturer, right?
Right, yeah, they deliver straight from the manufacturer.
All right, very cool.
Another good thing about that is a lot of times somebody will say, well, can I move the door somewhere else? So, they really get what they want then, or they add a window or something like that.
All right. Very cool. Anybody have any questions? Thanks.
Joanne has a question. I can see it on her face.
Yeah, she's thinking, what am I gonna have for dinner? It's 8:30 at night over there. All right, we've kind of used our allotted time. So if anybody needs to move to their other project, please feel free. Dylan, I would like to have a meeting with you and Daniel, if Daniel's available. I know he's busy too. Just to
I'm
talk
here.
to
I
a
just-
couple things.
I
Yeah,
can do the camera for whatever reason.
yeah, I know you're fine. All right,
All right, I'll see y'all later.
okay,
Bye.
thanks. So, what I want to talk to you about, Dylan, is we want to continue to support your efforts to sell buildings, obviously.
Looks great, man. Good job.
My hair, yeah, it's awesome. I am too sexy for my face. All right, so we can still. Are you maintaining ClickUp? Or since
Yes, I am. Yeah.
okay, because we can still generate posts and stuff for you. So do you want us to post them ourselves, or you want us to send them to you?
Yeah, if you could send them to me, that would be great.
Okay.
You want cheese?
Yeah. All right. And then if there's, so why don't you do this? We're gonna do that. Send us maybe, what do you think, Danny? 1 or 2 a week that we could build posts for, and then just keep. So what we've decided is we want to treat you like a separate client, or you are the Wits Buildings client, right? So
Okay.
so we need communication on what you're thinking as far as promotions, changes to the website, different things like that.
Right.
Ad spend, I'm sure, whatever you're spending on Facebook Marketplace, you have an arrangement for that already.
Yeah, that's yeah, I've got an arrangement of sorts, I guess.
Okay.
I haven't been told to quit spending yet, so.
Yeah, don't even bring it up. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know,
hold on.
normally when we run a sale or something, I